and it's gone.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. A question I get asked regularly in interviews and live in person at Clemson University this week at a Turning Point USA speech that I gave is, are you satisfied with the investigation into Charlie Kirk's murder? And I'll give you the straight answer. No, I am not satisfied with the investigation. I am unnerved by some recent developments in the investigation, including some missing evidence. We're going to talk about that in just a moment. But a reminder that Charlie Kirk was a young, aspirational, generational leader who was bound to become president of the United States one of these days. He was a massive cultural force, a generational talent to be reckoned with. Everyone could see. I've seen this play before with the killing of JFK. JFK was murdered 70 years ago. It did also happen on camera, a lot fewer cameras those days, but the federal government lied to us about that murder. How do we know that? Well, because the voluminous JFK records, not all of which have been released, but some of which have been released just this year, finally, after everybody involved is dead, show that Lee Harvey Oswald had been bumped by the CIA. But the CIA not only was tracking with, but was making physical contact with Lee Harvey Oswald in the days leading up to the assassination of JFK. They've been lying to us for 70 years about that. It's a very important piece of information. And so I don't want that to happen with my friend Charlie. I don't want to be lied to. And it seems like they're setting up, potentially, the opportunity to lie to or deceive us. And let me explain what I mean by that. I know that there are an enormous amount of theories online right now about what happened that day. I have decided that what I am going to do is stick with the known available physical evidence that we have right now. I'm going to let the trial play out. We're going to ask legitimate questions. We're going to be open-minded, and we're going to be respectful in the way that we deliberate over this. And I'm simply going to present to you all available evidence. And here it is. The judge is planning on banning cameras in the courthouse. Well, what the hell was that about? Charlie Kirk was killed on a live stream. The trial of Charlie Kirk deserves and must be live streamed. The judge is already protecting Tyler Robinson. The judge is saying that Tyler Robinson doesn't have to wear a criminal's smock, that you cannot film him, that you cannot film his face or his body at all. He's already ruled on that. And it seems like the judge is deliberating over potentially banning all cameras from the courthouse entirely. He still has yet to decide. Well, what does that tell you? That they're trying to cover something up. And who's the they? I just don't really know at this point. We deserve to see all of the physical evidence presented. I'm sure there's going to be voluminous amounts of it by the feds. The American public must be able to see this presentation. They must be able to see, where is Lance Twiggs, the transgender boyfriend who's gone missing, who was the clear accomplice here, maybe even the groomer of Tyler Robinson. We must see all of it, but they're already trying to cover it up. And so that's what I mean by cover up. And of course, that's going to lead us to more questions like, where is all the footage of Tyler Robinson? Obviously there's some grainy, out of focus ring camera footage, and that seems suspicious or weird at the very least of that day. But, it's tantamount to the pipe bomber footage during January 6th, right? It's hard to see what's really going on, frankly. It's tough to see what's happening on the security camera footage that's provided by the school. But at the very least, they're like trying to like show us, the activity here. You can see a figure running across the roof and jumping off the building. Again, I want to show you all available evidence as it comes in. And I would love to show you, for instance, this famous footage of Tyler Robinson being arrested. Tyler Robinson being brought in by his dad, as the story goes, right? Brought in by his father. Thanks, Dad. We don't have it. Oh, no. It's been deleted. Well, that's strange. CBS News 2 investigates, discovers possible missing evidence in Charlie Kirk murder case. Well, what is that? We requested the surveillance video from the sheriff's office. There's cameras everywhere in the sheriff's office. But the sheriff said that they deleted the video of Tyler, of like the most famous political murderer of our time, of recent political or news memory, turning himself in, well, his father turning him in. You just deleted the footage of that happening? How is that even legal? First off, what the hell's going on? The Washington County Sheriff's Office, just days after the alleged shooting and killing of Charlie Kirk, they asked for the surveillance video of Tyler Robinson turning himself in. Our job was not to interview. Our job was just to get him here, said the Washington County Sheriff Nate Brooksby on September 17th. Within the hour, my friend drove Tyler and his parents to my office. We were greeted by plainclothes detectives. News 2 filed a public records request with the Washington County Sheriff's Office for video showing Robinson entering the Washington County Jail holding area, video of Robinson in the holding room, right? I mean, all of the stuff's on videotape. We don't have any records responsive to your request. Huh? Because Tyler Robinson didn't go to the jail area? So you didn't put him in jail? What? Holding room video was denied as part of the investigation. A few weeks later, News 2 re-upped the request for more generalized fashion, requiring just surveillance video showing Tyler Robinson walking into the sheriff's office. Okay, just show him turning himself in. Our office doesn't have any of those records because it's all deleted after 30 days. Here's the actual video report from CBS 2. It's shocking. Should send a chill down your spine. It did for me.
Rudy Bautista is a Rule 8 attorney, qualifications only select number of defense attorneys in Utah have in order to defend cases with a capital offense, some involving a possible death penalty. He's not affiliated with the case involving Tyler Robinson, who's accused of shooting and killing Charlie Kirk back in September. I showed him what I found that could indicate there's potential missing evidence in the case.
He said, "Hey, I know who Charlie Kirk's shooter is."
On September 17th, 2025, Washington County Sheriff Nate Brooksby held a press conference.
Our job was not to interview. Our job was just to get him here.
After Charlie Kirk's alleged shooter was taken into custody in Washington County less than 2 days after the shooting.
Within the hour, my friend drove Tyler and his parents to my office, where he was greeted by plainclothes detectives.
After learning of this, I submitted a public records request to obtain any video of Tyler Robinson walking into the jail facility. Washington County responded saying there were no records responsive to the request, as Robinson did not go to the jail area. Our request for any holding room video was denied. A few weeks later, I re-upped the request on a more generalized scale for surveillance video showing Tyler Robinson walking into the sheriff's office.
For the state of Utah, we would certainly hope that this video is available.
The response? Our office does not have any applicable records responsive to this request, as the surveillance footage is no longer available after the 30-day retention period.
If in fact it has been destroyed and not preserved, it's very concerning. And if it has, then it's very concerning that they're telling you they don't have it. If they no longer have it, I would have expected to say that this video has been provided to the Utah County law enforcement. Please contact them.
When asked if the video was shared with any law enforcement or legal agency, the department responded, "It is my understanding that it was never sent out to any agency." What? Legal analysis on missing video. News 2 took questions from the criminal defense attorney of 26 years in Utah who works capital cases, including the current case in Utah County involving the death penalty. For the state of Utah, I would certainly hope that the video is available. If, in fact, it has been destroyed or not preserved, it's very concerning. And if it has, it's very concerning that it's telling you that they don't have it. If they no longer have it, then I would expect them to say that the video has been provided to Utah law enforcement agencies, right, to be preserved. But instead, the letter reads, in my opinion, they're trying to shut the door and not give you access to this investigation. Video evidence of Robinson turning himself in would be crucial for the defense work of mitigation. He also believes the case involving Tyler Robinson, who's been charged with shooting death of Charlie Kirk, is not a death penalty case. Goodness gracious. So do you see what I'm saying here with my concern? WTF, says Tim Pool. Holy crap, TV journalist in Utah submitted a request twice for the footage of Tyler Robinson. He was told the footage does not exist. Is this normal? Of course it's not. You can't make it up. Footage of Tyler Robinson turning himself into police does not exist. The footage simply does not exist anymore, or it never existed in the first place. You decide. Investigation found no surveillance footage of Tyler Robinson turning himself in after the murder of Charlie Kirk. The requests were denied. The video was deleted, or whatever. Nothing in the holding area. No footage of him entering the sheriff's office. Have you been in sheriff's office? I certainly have. I've been to police offices, federal buildings, and so on. Part of the job, right? And let me tell you what, like everything is under surveillance. The body cam, like there's body cams everywhere. There's cameras literally in every square inch of these police stations, everywhere, or federal buildings. So of course they have the footage. This is insane. Doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why they wouldn't have the footage. I mean, there's security footage of him at a Dairy Queen. There's security of him at a gas station. But there's no security footage of him turning himself in. I mean, it's hard for me. Like, listen, I'm not. It sucks. Like, so this is the best footage we have? You know, this is it? Oh, man. It's strange. It's very, very strange. And so you can see now why I'm unsatisfied. I just want justice for my friend. I want the truth. And the only way we're going to get that is for people to show beyond a reasonable doubt, demonstrably, all the evidence and be fully transparent with the American people. It's a major trust deficit in all of this, and it needs to be bridged. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.